Bell, you're supposed to put sex in the title of everything.
I misspelt it.
That's how that works, dude. All right, we are going to just say crazy things to see if people will pay attention.
Tickle the algorithm, if
That's
you will.
right. Tickle. Like you're on a hot date. Ready to show your tricks. Oh, my Lord. So they're cheating in basketball in college?
Yeah, man. How about this?
That is
17 men's college basketball teams allegedly involved.
$10,000 a game.
10 grand a game, baby.
Because my thought first is if I'm on a team, right? Okay, I can see it. If I'm a struggling kid, I'm on a team and everybody else has NIL and I don't have any.
Yep.
Then could I see why somebody would do something stupid? Absolutely. But all of them probably have NIL in some way, shape, or form. Because it's only 12 players or 14 players. I don't know what's on a college team. So, man, 17. You've ruined it for yourself. But $10,000 a game for a 19-year-old, that's hard to turn down.
Yeah.
I mean,
like how, I mean, I'm trying to think, of way, it almost makes you want to go back and watch some of the games just to see how the manipulation was carried out.
Because
like somebody just throwing up a brick to throw up a brick.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's not about, chances are you weren't throwing a game to lose it.
Right.
These were all about spreads, over-unders.
Yes.
That's what these were. These were, the over was 148. They took the under. You have a chance to make a free throw, and you're going to push it over to 149, and you brick a couple.
Right.
Doesn't change the outcome of the game, and you get paid. Oh, that's ugly. Ugly. Basketball is one of those sports where you can play around with that. It's hard in a sport like football unless you have the quarterback to mess up.
Right.
I mean, because there's so many things going on. You only play one side of the ball, and if you're the quarterback, well, yeah, but you won't be there very long if you throw 5 interceptions in a row. But basketball, yeah, you could do that in basketball, right? Like hockey would be hard to do it in because you're only on the ice for X amount of minutes. It's not like you play the entire game. Basketball is probably the easiest to shave those points. $10,000 again, and they tried to do it to the Chinese.
Yeah, the Chinese Basketball Association.
Oh my Lord, that's not a good thing. So, man, just what are we doing? What are we doing, people? I don't watch college basketball until March, anyways, or whenever they play that tournament now. Because we always talk about, like October baseball, and it's never October. It's always November by the time the games finish. And usually March Madness starts in April. That's where we are. Oh, Lord. Trump, that he could declare insurrection. So between Insurrection Act potential into Iran, which we're not quite sure what's going on over there, because apparently they stopped the killing. I don't know what that means. Are they?
Unless you're gay.
Unless
then
you're gay.
You still get executed.
Obviously, or a woman who's showed her hair to the sky. Don't do that. I watched a comic the other night and said, yeah, that's probably the thing that God's mad at the most. You know what? It really irks me? Women's hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Women showing themselves, their faces especially.
Yeah. So
throw some ankle out there and suddenly some guy's raping you and it's your fault.
Or going to school.
Oh, learning. And if you think about driving, guys, you're in a lot of trouble. Good God.
So back in the old days, were they not allowed to be the drivers on camels?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. What is this, Christian show? Come on, guys. That was funny. No, I don't think they were because they don't probably travel the same way. I mean, they probably didn't travel. And let's be real. If you've been on one camel, you understand that you're really not driving anything. They're kind of doing their own thing. You're just hoping they're going the same way you are. Have you ever ridden a camel?
No.
Oh, dude, they're a trip. My buddy has used to have a zoo out in Palm Springs, and he'd be like, "Hey, you guys want to ride a camel?" I'm like, "Yeah, don't have to ask me." And it was neat. It's a trip though. It's a weird thing. He also let us roam around on an elephant once too.
I'm more interested in the camel just not spitting on me.
No, they don't. They don't. But they can move and they can haul ass. Camels. Elephants, not so much, but elephants are a little different. You know, we were talking about that video the other day of the little deer fighting the rhino, which is if you've not seen it, it'll repair your belief in humanity. And, you know, I thought it was AI and stuff. And Belle and I were talking about how strong rhinos are. There's another video out there, I think it was last year, where it was a bull elephant and a rhino were getting it on. That elephant took the rhino, moved it like it was a little child, and smashed it into a truck that was behind him and moved both of them together like it was nothing. And then the rhino ran away. Oh, man. A lot of people. What would happen if Trump did the Insurrection Act? Well, that gives him the chance to throw the military in there. That's what he does. I don't think he's going to do it. It's a threat. I mean, I would be surprised. I wouldn't put it past him, but you don't want that. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the cooler, calmer heads will prevail. Last night there was a guy shot, but that seemed to be, from what I understand, they were chasing a guy, and then they got into a scuffle. And then people came out of a house and started attacking the ICE guy, and then he shot the dude in the leg. They're both in the hospital, and they'll survive. And the other two are arrested.
See, Biden was right. If there's a problem, just shoot him in the leg.
Shoot him in the leg. That's what you can do. Yes. Camels can really hump. They can, and they go fast. But that's what happened. If the Insurrection Act, that would be, he would give him the chance. It just gives him more opportunity to put the military in, which we don't need. Okay? Cooler, calmer heads at some point in time need to prevail in this situation. And I'm always curious about the throw everybody out crowd and the people that are like, no, let everybody stay regardless of how evil or bad they are. That's not what? How do you have conversations with people like that? You can't. But it's not meant to be. It's not. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Ken, I am trying to find, Ken sent me something before the show. I am trying my hardest to find, I want it to be true.
I know
Motley
you do.
Crue
I knew you would, man.
And Corey Feldman. So Vince Neil and Corey Feldman will form a rock supergroup and will be touring this summer. Because if that's true, I will do anything to get one or both of them in here.
Well, Vince lives here in town.
I know that, but I want them together. What do you think that band would be called?
Crap.
Okay, that's kind of a jerk move, right? I don't think that's nice.
Vince, just stick with Motley Crue.
Yeah, I don't think it's real.
Can he even do anything anymore?
Who?
I know he had the stroke, but Vince, I mean, can he? Because last time I heard him sing, it didn't sound.
Well, he's never been a great live singer. I mean, what he brings to the band is an absolutely unique vocal sound. But as far as being able to sing, that's especially in a live situation. I mean, I've seen them going all the way back to the theater, a Pain tour, and you know he's had his ups and downs, but he's never been like what you call a virtuoso.
No, he's not. He's not like Steve Perry or somebody. Because that was always when I was a kid growing up. Steve Perry, that was kind of the bar that was set. If you can sound as good as Journey did live, you know, as far as your live performance, you know, and Queen, you were on your way. Because very few sound like that. Very few. But no, I didn't know that they were going to. Man, I tell you, please be true. Please. We could get Fred Durst involved because he'd love himself some Corey.
Yeah, he had Corey opening for Limp Bizkit
Well,
last
he
year.
told everybody, you guys can make fun of Corey Feldman all you want, but he can actually play.
He can play.
He can play. So, you know, so be nice to Corey Feldman. The band would be called the Eagles. They need to start using water cannons.
They'd have a song called Shout at Satan.
Oh, they would. Shout at Satan. What was some other stuff they could? Oh, God. Who else could throw in that band, dude? What's Leif Garrett doing? Is he still alive?
Yep, still wearing bandanas.
Sean Cassidy? Is he out there?
Yeah, there was just a story of him and some other 70s icon getting back together. I can't remember.
Does he do Run in it?
Well, that was
Remember that?
Yeah, it was his only really big hit.
The Do Run. It was so funny to watch the whole thing because I'd come home and my aunt would have. She's like 5-6 years older than me, and she would have Tiger Beat, and he'd be on the cover of Tiger Beat. Him and Leif Garrett.
Oh,
the Do Run, the Do Run. I had a buddy that was on the cover of Tiger Beat. His name was Chad Allen. He was an actor. He was in Medicine Women, Dr. Quinn.
really?
Yeah, and he was also on House with diabetes. Is that his? Earl, what's the name? Wilford Brimley? Earl.
Wilford Brimley died before House even started.
No, not House. There was a show called a House or Home or whatever it was called, and it had Wilford Brimley in it.
Oh, okay.
It was a TV show. But yes, many of you guys are suggesting like Kid Rock could tour with him.
Kid doesn't need them.
Johnny Depp, we know he loves to play his guitar.
Johnny Depp plays with Alice Cooper. He doesn't need to play with Corey Feldman.
Keanu Reeves.
You think he needs the money?
No, it's not about the money. It's about the fun.
money. It's about the money.
It's about the fun.
It's honestly, it's about telling everybody. You want to know the most surreal thing that's ever happened to me? One night, I'm on a bus because we're playing a concert. Who are you got? We were opening for who? Vince Neil and Corey Feldman. Oh, Corey Feldman. Good God. No, we haven't bombed Iran. Well, I was listening to some earlier. Oh, Our House. Thank you very much for that. See, it was some sort of house thing. And about Iran. And one of the things that my buddy Mike brought up yesterday, and then I heard Soccer bring up on a show I was watching, Breaking Points, is we moved a lot of our stuff to the Caribbean. So the Caribbean, or whatever you want to call it, the Caribbean. And so they're moving some other boats over there. Right now, I don't know what they're moving over, but we moved our big ones and stuff over there. So we're going to have to move some stuff back if we're going to do anything. But I don't know if we're going to do anything. I don't know. But see, here's the thing. If we don't do something, does Trump look like he chickened out? But I know what you do at that point in time. You've got to. This is being the policeman of the world, guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking a big game with regime change, and if he just backs down, it does look like he chickened out.
And Lindsey Graham, by the way, who, as we all know, is just the worst.
No, please. He is absolutely fabulous.
Okay, he may be fabulous. Listen to what he said earlier. This is spectacular.
There are a lot of headlines out there that are, in my view, not accurate. President Trump's resolve is not the question. The question is, when we do an operation like this, should it be bigger or smaller? I'm in the camp of bigger. Time will tell.
I'll bet you
I'm
are.
hopeful and optimistic that the regime days are numbered.
Again, you look like you're about to choke.
He is super.
Oh.
Listen, all I know is I like men in strapping uniforms that are ready to invade something. That guy wants to go to war so bad. So bad. I can't wait till finally one of the guys some kid in Congress, some 21-year-old is going to be like, he wanted me to wear assless chaps.
I mean, he really did. When John McCain died, Lindsey Graham became the prime warmonger in Congress.
He is, man. Good God. Oh, Lord. That is just awful. Nicolas Cage. Cage is in everything.
Freaking Cage.
I'd love to see that. Lindsey wants to bomb so bad. Oh, he can barely. I can't say it. He is so desperate for war. I have never seen anybody. I mean, let's stop pretending, right? He's a war hawk.
He doesn't have any kids, does he?
No, he's not.
He doesn't
hawk.
because he can't.
He's not a hawk. He's a monger.
Yeah, he's a monger.
He wants war regardless of the reason.
I just hope this next one we do is so much bigger than the last one.
Let's stick to the subject of war.
War is super. I get all excited for war. What I was, and I got some stuff from Rand Paul because he was on with Joe Rogan, and one of the things he says, we got to do everything in our power to keep Lindsey Graham out of the White House because all he wants to do is try to go to war.
Those two do not like each other at all.
No, they don't.
One of my most favorites.
Rand Paul.
Yeah. My most favorite C-SPAN videos is Rand had gotten up to talk, and he was standing right behind Lindsey, who's seated. And of course, Rand being Rand, he goes into his promotion of freedom and individual rights, and Lindsey's in front of him, and Lindsey just rolls his eyes like, "Oh, this again." It's like, Lindsey, you got any idea what this country's supposed to be about?
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
It's about lobbying and getting as many wars started as possible. Good stuff to talk about today. Some fun stuff. AI, Matthew McConaughey. Really firing the first bow into the world of AI.
All right.
We're going to talk about that. We got a bunch of other good stuff as well. And then at 1:30, the Gen Zers are back. It's funny. They said yesterday, so Rich, our promotions guy, said, you know what you should do tomorrow? You should play some music from them from like the 80s and 90s because they have no idea what anything is. In fact, AJ yesterday, who's a young kid who's actually he's 23. He kind of gets it. He'd never even heard of NWA.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I believe that. That's been a long time ago, boys.
It's been a long time, but you know what?
It's like saying you never heard of Elvis.
Yeah,
yes, I said it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's like. It's like, I know who Frank Sinatra is, right?
You ever heard of Bing Crosby? Yes.
Yes.
Easy-E.
Oh, and who's? All right, guys, we got so much stuff to talk about today. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997. The great healthcare plan.
Yes.
Oh.
It's going to be phenomenal after having, 18 years to put it together?
It's going to be great. It starts right here with don't get sick. That's a good one right there. Don't get sick. If you do that, you're going to find out it's good. Think what? Oh, Lord. They have the Machado lady. She's in today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She's like, Charo. She's like, kuchi. He's like, you can't run their country.
She seems too nice.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. You don't. Here's the thing. And by the way, the other thing, Trump's all talking about, well, Delcy Rodriguez, she's running the country now. She's been good. Did you see that we sold $500 million of oil?
No.
Okay. You're like, okay, what are we going to do with it? Well, we'll put it in the treasury and then go from there, right? Because... Oh, no.
Oh, well, we're going to pay down the debt?
No, we put some in the treasury, and then people are asking the question, why did you put some in offshore foreign banks? That we have no access to. That seems a little weird. They put money in Qatar. Why? They have their own oil. They have all their own stuff. They don't need any of this.
Maybe they'll cut us a deal. Get it?
Maybe. I doubt
They'll
it.
cut us a deal.
Oh, look at you with your humor and a ha-ha. We should call somebody over in Venezuela and go, so, did you guys get some of those Trump dollars yet? I don't think they're getting any.
They're getting paid in Trump steaks.
Oh, that's right. Who wants a Bible? We've got the American Constitution on it. You guys are going to love it.
Here's one of my ties.
Who wants to go to college? Trump University. It's going to be great. I'm still trying to figure out what they get out of this. Because I haven't heard much changing over. It's not like they said, okay, everybody, we're going to go to this new society. It just seems to be business as usual. And people are looking around going, what? What? I don't know. But I found it odd that some of that money went into another bank. I do not like that. Right? Let's put it in the treasury so we can pay down some of that sweet debt.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Now, let's see if we do that. Let's just say they put $250 million into the treasury to pay down debt.
Yeah.
That means that they'll actually, after they use it, which they won't do, will have actually cut zero off the debt.
Yeah, that's true. And what goes back to the people of Venezuela? I mean, I thought that was all part of the thing, right? That we were helping Venezuela out. Is it? Oh, maybe it's to stop all the drugs.
No, we're helping them out by letting them give us stuff so we don't bomb them.
It's nice. That's nice of us. You're welcome. AI. Check this out. Matthew McConaughey doing a little something. We're going to talk a bit about that. Plus the credit card thing that Trump proposed, very odd.
Oh, yeah, a cap of 10% on interest.
That's an odd
And 50
1
years
year?
to pay it off?
Yeah. So
And it's only 1 year.
It's only 1 year.
Which happens to be an election year.
How about those apples? We'll do it again in 2 years. We're going to see how this works. Talk about that as well. We've got a podcast. We're on the YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Rumble.
Facebook.
X. Running out of stuff.
Your mom's phone.
I'm surprised we don't broadcast on Insta. You can do that on Instagram, too.
Hey, I'm not in charge of that.
I know you're not. We know, pal. We know. Chad Pitts, just Super Talk 99.7. Man, I'm pretty interested in find out what this big healthcare plan is they're rolling out. It's going to be great.
The great healthcare plan.
The great big healthcare plan. It's great big. Best ever. This is, again, they had how many years? When did Obamacare come out? It was 2000.
Was that his first or second term?
That was his first. So what are we looking at? Like,
let's see.
10?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was 2010.
10-ish?
Did Obamacare roll out? Come on, fat fingers.
Fat fingers. Say, yeah, 2010?
Come on.
Maybe 2011?
Signed into law March 23rd, 2010.
Okay, so we're at 2026.
16 years
So if we had a
almost.
baby born, it would be almost ready to drive. And they've not come up with anything to replace it.
They'd also have to get a job.
They would have to get a job. They would. But I don't know how many times I have heard Republicans tell me we've got a plan, and then never have they ever unleashed a plan. Ever. They never did. It was always about repeal. It was never about, they always say, we're going to repeal and replace. You know how you do that? You roll out a plan and say, guys, Obamacare, it hasn't been good. We tried it. It didn't work. We don't want people to lose their health care. We want people to get closer to their provider, and this is what we think we need to do. And you go from there, and then you roll it out to the people, because once they start, go look at Obamacare, the poll numbers. They're through the roof. Why? Because they don't want to lose their health care. They don't want to pay a crap ton more, and you promise to fix it with something. I don't expect it to be perfect, but not getting sick isn't the thing. Don't get sick. It's a good plan. You guys are going to like it. Speaking of the future, it's here now. AI. Okay, and you're going to love this, guys, because I'm going to start it where I should start it.
All right.
That is great, isn't it?
Freaking love that movie, man.
Matthew's doing it.
It's the iconic line from one of the most recognizable voices in Hollywood.
You're beautiful.
Smooth Texan. And with today's artificial intelligence, capable of being recreated to make Matthew McConaughey say almost anything, which is why the actor is fighting back.
Now, to us, this is fear.
McConaughey officially filing to trademark his name, his voice, and even his likeness. A move designed to create a legal no-fly zone around his persona, giving him the power to sue if AI companies use his brand to sell products or train their models without his explicit permission. The move first reported by the Wall Street Journal and confirmed to NBC News by McConaughey's legal team.
The law says that you cannot touch. But I think I see a lot of lawbreakers up in this house.
That could be him doing a movie role or him doing something about a Lincoln Continental. I'm not quite sure. Those commercials are so weird, right? He's just driving in the middle of nowhere, and he's got his fingers together, and like it's like the little violin, and he's like,
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. You ever thought how the wind blows, but nobody knows it's there? And they're, Lincoln, what are we doing? So he's doing it. He's going out and he's decided, I'm going to do this. I am now going to become a brand, whether I'm there or not. You can use me. You can license me.
For the 56-year-old actor, the move is about more than just money. As the rise of AI and its capabilities explode, he's betting the law can keep his identity uniquely his, especially in times where you can't always believe everything you see or hear.
It's not that You don't want these systems to look at what we do or who we are or learn from us. It's that we don't want these systems to pretend to be us.
And he's not alone. Other celebrities have dealt with AI content using their likeness being generated without their consent. Tom Hanks warning his followers advertisers were using AI to create ads that appeared to show him promoting miracle cures and wonder drugs. Taylor Swift depicted in AI-generated sexually explicit images on X. And Scarlett Johansson calling out OpenAI for using a voice eerily similar to hers.
When you take that field today, you've got to lay that heart on the line, man.
Tonight, the Texan turned star, drawing his own line in the legal sand, ahead of an uncertain AI future.
So it is so honestly. I was on TikTok or Instagram. TikTok is that's the Temu version of TikTok.
Tic-tac-toe.
I was on that. What's that? TikTok. I was on TikTok, and it was somebody pretending. Well, it was Megyn Kelly, but it wasn't Megyn Kelly. It was just a video of her, and then it was about car insurance, and none of it was. It was all just AIing their stuff, and it is everywhere on all of these things now, where they're using these stars for as long as they can to sell car insurance or whatever.
I've heard some on YouTube that are mimicking Dave Ramsey to promote stuff that there's no way in hell he'd be promoting.
Oh, goodness me. Is that one with the car insurance one? That's the one that's really popular. Like how you get ripped off. The most money you're losing is your car insurance or whatever. And it's frustrating. But here's the other thing. He saw this years ago. And people are like, how did they freak out about it? They do. You know what he did? He bought into it.
Morgan Chesky joins us tonight from LA. And Morgan, this is quite interesting. It's not that McConaughey is against AI here. In fact, we've seen him invest in artificial intelligence before.
Yeah, Tom, we have. And not just investing in artificial intelligence, but actually partnering with a voice cloning business called 11 Labs that allows customers to license the voices of famous stars or celebrities. And one recent example that shows what they're capable of is McConaughey used the technology that 11 Labs has to create a Spanish version of his voice so that his newsletter could, quote, reach an even larger audience.
So that's awesome. I mean, that's smart. That's smart. And by the way, we have dubbed some of my podcasts into Spanish, which is kind of fun. And we've been doing that for a while. My uncle, I'm very big in Mexico and Spain. So just let you guys know that.
That's the way to go, Brother Chad.
But the thing about this, though, is, and the smart thing about it is he's getting in front of it. But they're still afraid in Hollywood. And we'll let you guys in a little something. So my uncle and I, we have our business and Fatty Acid Studios. So we are doing a show for CBS right now. They panicked. They did all this AI stuff with us, and then they panicked, and they only used a tiny bit of it because they're afraid that the actors and the people are going to be mad at them. But it's costing them 10 times as much to use actors and other things when you don't have to. So, and what this does for even smaller shows, you're going to be able to keep that show alive a lot longer if the revenue's good, if you've got a small budget. It's again, it's not going anywhere. It's not. And they want to use it, but they're terrified. In fact, tomorrow, we'll play around with it. We'll put it on the screen and we'll play around with the voice stuff because we could do all kinds of cool stuff with it. It'll be fun. We can have you guys read stuff and then we'll put it into girls' voices. Oh, it's cool. It's a lot of fun. A lot of you asking, first of all, you guys thought I thought you said Trump was announcing they were bringing out a healthcare plan. They are, and Trump is announcing it. But when I get frustrated with the GOP, this was pre-Trump being a president or anything. They have told us for years how they're going to fix the problem. They're going to fix it. They're going to fix the problem. They haven't fixed anything. They haven't. And they've had numerous occasions to do something. Trump could have done it last time, and they didn't want to. They wanted to pass tax cuts. This time they wanted to do what? Make sure those tax cuts didn't go anywhere. Well, I mean, for regular people they did, but for, the other people, that's fine. If we're going to fix this, because a lot of people are saying, well, as long as they give me money, somebody just said, well, if they give me $10,000 so I can put it towards my premiums. Here's the thing. If it's going to go into an HSA account, that can't go to your premiums. You can't spend money on that in your premiums. That can only be for like over-the-counter stuff, like glasses, and stuff like that. You can't spend that money on premiums.
What about a big old bottle of Percocet?
That'd be good. You know what everybody's going to get? Don't get sick, but if you do, here's some Robitussin.
I already have Robitussin.
Some Tussin. Just put a little water in it, shake it up, it'll be fine.
That stuff tastes terrible.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's good.
Robitussin does.
The results speak for themselves.
They do.
That's true.
And it never goes away. Just put a little water in there, shake it up, here's some more. Never goes away. You get hit by a bullet, have some Robitussin. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're going to be good. You're going to be all right.
You can even rub it on rashes.
Yes. It's the one. It's the kind of thing that if this was the Old West, all three of us would be driving around in a covered wagon, and then we'd drop Bell off about 6 miles out of town, and he'd walk in, and we'd be doing our show, and you would come up, and we'd give you some, and Bell's like, I'm cured. And then we'd meet him out of town after we got all the money from people, and we'd take off.
Chad Benson's life-giving elixir.
Oh, yeah. Life-giving elixir. What's in it? We're all science. That's
and liquor.
Science.
Oh.
Can I use HSA pills to money to buy the magic blue pills? You can. Just not premiums and stuff. Sandra's I'm confused. Do you not want to fix it? Yeah, I've been saying I want to fix it.
Well, and here's the concern that some are having with this plan is that if you're going to give people money to pay for health insurance, what are the companies going to do?
Well, you can't. They can't. Here's the thing. Well, if you're going to put it into their HSA, which was the last thing they rolled out.
Right.
You can't spend that money on premiums. So that money can only be spent on, paying down your deductible or over-the-counter things of that nature, unless they change a whole bunch of laws. So you're still going to have to pay for your premiums out of your own pocket.
Well, this says that this plan would redirect government subsidies from insurance companies to the individual.
Yeah.
Which, if you did try to, use it for your premium, well, companies, they're just going to raise their prices.
Yeah, they are.
Because that's basically, quote unquote, free money.
It is free money. But the subsidy, well, and it depends on how they give you. If they give it to you on like I've got an HSA account. So we got Bell to sign up for one. Good work, Bell. That's a grown-up stuff right there.
That's way to go, Brother Below.
I like that. He did. But
it was the lesser of two evils in the choices.
There you go. So you got that going for you. But I get a card, right? So I can do, pay for the medicine or, all. It's really weird, too. You can go online, go to Amazon and type in HSA. You can find stuff like back massagers and stuff because you're allowed to use it for anything they deem kind of medical. Or I can pay down but I can't use it for the actual premium. So if my premium's $1,000, I got to pay that out of my pocket.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And that's unless they change the law, which is always a possibility.
Yeah, it's supposed to just be used to pay for your doctor's visit or something like
your
that.
Deductibles, your copays, but it can't be used for the premiums. And that's the issue that people have are the premiums.
Well, yeah, it's the skyrocketing premiums and then the deductible. I mean, I'm paying
$1,200 a month and then a $10,000.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's $1,200 a month, a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 deductible. Like I said, you get to $30,000, chances are something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
You guys can bill us. We'll be fine. You guys can bill us. I'll throw it away when I get home. So we'll see. We'll see what they're going to roll out. It'll be interesting, but this is a big deal because premiums have gone up now, and I'm hearing from a lot of you. I've heard from a lot of people, and the marketplace. There's been a precipitous drop, and people signing up because they just can't afford it. And most people saw a decent-sized rise. Some saw a huge rise in their costs, and they're just winging it and saying, well, we're going to roll the dice and see what happens. So we'll see what this is and if they can get it passed and what it looks like and how long it's going to take to implement as well. Let us know what you think. You can tweet at me, at Chad Benson Show. You can text us as well. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.
This new allegation aids in establishing what they believe is a pattern of predatory conduct that they are accusing Busfield of carrying out. And we know these are very heinous allegations that Busfield has denied adamantly. Before he turned himself in, he recorded himself on video that was obtained by TMZ, where he denied all of the allegations. He said, of course, these are horrible lies, and he plans on being exonerated in court.
Yeah. So a third person has come forward. This is a young girl. She's 16 now. I don't know how old she was. I think she was 11 at the time. And it is, you know what? My wife and I were talking about this last night. The Melissa Gilbert thing is peculiar because obviously she knew things were going on because she had been reaching out to the families, trying to do things for them, which makes me think, the hell are you doing? Right? I mean, Pa would not like this.
Neither would Albert.
Neither would Albert or Monzo.
Even if Albert was high.
That's right.
He'd be okay with it.
Yeah. And you just remember, it was always poor Mary that everything bad happened. Scurvy, Mary. Blind, Mary. Hit by a bus, Mary. Right? Fall down, break her neck, Mary. Paralyzed. Right? Everything bad happened to Mary. There you are skipping around. Just putting that out there. Coming up, we're going to go over some of the stuff they're talking about with that one big, ginormous health thing. That's what we're going to call it. Do that straight ahead. Chad Benson. Super Talk. 997.